Okay, hello everyone. Today we are going to react to this movie called Hog Wild by Laurel and Hardy. We will react to the actions they do. So I will ask you what they are doing, maybe predictions, and so we'll have fun, watch an old time movie, and talk about English and see if you can guess what they are doing in English. Can you describe the scene? All right, so are you ready to start? Okay, let's watch. Okay, let's play. Okay, what is he doing? And I will, for example, I'm going to stop here. What is he doing? Where do you think he is? What is he driving? So what is he doing? Where is he perhaps? What is he doing? Okay, let's continue. Wow, that was a close call. Do you know that expression? Close call. That's when you could have been in an accident. There could have been something serious happening. It was a close call. He almost got in a traffic accident. Why did he almost get in a traffic accident? What was he doing when he wasn't looking ahead, right? So when you're driving, you got to be looking ahead. And what was he doing? Why wasn't he looking ahead? Oh, his name. Do you know his name? Let's go back here. So let's go back a little bit here. So do you know his name? Yeah, so that is Laurel. That is Laurel. Maybe it's Laurel. I forgot. And what is she doing? What's her trouble? Does she have a dilemma? Is she having trouble? Why is she having trouble? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. So we'll go back here a bit. Okay, we're going back a bit here. Oops, it's hard to control. Okay. Okay, so what is he trying to do? What is he trying to do? Yeah, so he's trying to whistle. Why would he be trying to whistle? Why is he whistling? Well, trying to whistle. Yeah, so he's trying to get his friend's attention. And Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. So that's actually, I think this is Oliver Hardy. Oliver Hardy. I was mistaken. It's been a long, long time since I've seen these guys. But he's whistling to try to get his friend Stan's attention. He's whistling to try to get his friend's attention, but he's not doing a very good job, right? He can't whistle. So what does he do? Okay, so he was honking the horn, right? So he couldn't whistle, so he honked the horn. Yeah. Okay. I'm adjusting the screen a little. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so Laurel says, I thought you were going to meet me. I thought you were going to meet me, right? So he was expecting him to be somewhere, but he wasn't, right? And why couldn't he meet his friend? So let's go back here. Okay, we're going to go back a little bit more here. So, I thought you were going to meet me. I was. I thought you were going to meet me. I was. Right? So it's all in the past tense. So maybe they're going to meet somewhere for coffee or meet somewhere for lunch, perhaps. And so, I gotta get their names. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. Okay, Oliver is the thinner one. Oliver is the thinner one. Oliver Hardy. Oliver Hardy. Stan Laurel. This is, you can see Stan Laurel now, and he's the fatter one. And so Hardy, which is the thinner person, Hardy said, I thought you were going to meet me. And then Stan Laurel says, I was. And so, but there was something came up. Something came up, and he explains now what came up. So he's got to put the aerial up. So this is, again, this movie was made in 1930. So almost 100 years ago, right? We're coming up to 100 years. 1930, and it's almost 2030, right? So it's like 95 years old, 95 years old. And aerial, so actually that is antenna for television, right? An antenna, so you can get television reception. So he has to put up the aerial. That's what they said in 1930, but today we say antenna, antenna. So Stan Laurel says, please help me. And so Hardy says, okay. And so Stan Laurel says, okay, back in your car. So in the driveway. So if you park in the driveway, you will be out of the way. You won't be in the street, right? So please back up into the driveway. So that's what he's doing. What is he asking for? What is he asking for? Not a very good throw. So Laurel was asking for some water because the exhaust pipe from the car burnt his rear end. So give me some water. And so it was supposed to be on his bottom, but he threw it on his face. Hi, Asia. How are you, Asia? Good to see you. We got Asia in the chat. Asia, we are talking about this. Well, it's a short movie. This was made in 1930, like 95 years ago, and this is Laurel and Hardy, and we are talking about this short movie. It's not a movie. It's not a. Back then they didn't have video, so it was. They played these before feature-length movies. So you go to a movie theater and you are watching, you go there to watch the movie, and they show these short, let's say a clip before the movie. So this is about 15 minutes in length, and so they would show these before the main movie. Okay, and so so we're watching this, talking about it, and I want you to describe the actions. So in the chat, describe the actions. What's happening? What are they doing? Okay, so we'll go up a little bit more, and then I'll ask you a question, okay? Okay, what happened? So in the chat, tell us what happened. What happened? What did you see? Jojo, hello Jojo. So we're watching this movie. It's not a movie. Let's call it a short. We're watching Laurel and Hardy, and it's called Hog Wild. So what just happened? So I want you to write a sentence in the chat. What just happened? And can you hear this? How's the sound? Is everything, can you hear everything fine? So if you could respond to me in the chat, how's the sound? Can you hear the movie? Okay, so what he did, Laurel was angry, right? Because the water hit his face. So he's angry. That's Laurel, Stan Laurel, and he throws the bucket, and the bucket goes through the window. Yes, the bucket goes through the window. That's not good. The window is broken. That's his wife. Oh no, another window is broken. That's his wife. Maybe she's not happy. Nope. What did she just do? What did his wife just do? What did she just do? What was she holding? What was she holding? Yeah, it's a frying pan. So she is holding a frying pan. We can't see it right now. And she hit him over the head with the frying pan. That's kind of an old gag. That's an old-timey gag. Okay, so why did he get the plywood? Why did he put the wood on the car? Why did he put the wood on the car? Can you guess why? Do you have an idea why? Okay, let's find out. Ah, okay, I see what his plan is. Okay, I got it. So what did he put on top of the wood plank or the board, the wooden board? What did he put on the wooden board? Yeah, that's a ladder. So he's using the car and the wood board to support the ladder. To support the ladder. Where is he going? Why does he need the ladder? Why does he need the ladder? Where is he going? So those were his suspenders. Suspenders. I can't say it. For some reason, I can't say it right now, but they hold on his pants, right? And so he grabbed onto, Hardy grabbed onto his suspenders, and so they broke and they hit him in the head. Yeah. So one gag after another, one mistake after another. Okay. Where did they climb up on? What did they climb up on? Yeah, the roof. The roof. And I asked you before, where do you think they are? And this is Los Angeles in the 1930s. This is Los Angeles in the 1930s. You could see there's lots of open space, right? So we're getting a good view of the ground, right? And so back then in the 1930s, there weren't so many people living in Los Angeles. There was lots of space. Today, it's house next to house next to house. So we don't have that open space today like it was in 1930. And so now they're up on the roof. And I don't know, I think it's pretty dangerous up there. What do you think? I think there could be trouble ahead. What do you think? Let's find out what trouble lies ahead. So Laurel, Stan Laurel says, why don't you be careful? Why don't you be careful, right? They're on the roof. If you fall down, that will hurt. That will hurt if you fall off the roof, yeah. So Hardy asks Stan Laurel, do you have everything? Do you have everything? And what do you see? Let's back it up a little bit. We can't, it's out of the frame. Okay, so now they're climbing up on the roof. Now, what are they holding? Okay, so right there we can see Hardy has rope. That's the thin man. That's Hardy. He has rope. Oliver Hardy. Oliver. So his first name is Oliver. His last name is Hardy. So the thinner man, his name is Oliver Hardy. He's carrying rope. And then the larger man, that is Stan Laurel. He is carrying a toolbox and some pipe. Toolbox and some, or we can say PVC, plastic pipe. And so Stan Laurel asked Hardy, do you have everything? Have you got everything? Everything. Have you got everything? Everything. Have you got everything? Everything. Okay, what's that in his hand? What is that in his hand? Yeah, that's a hammer. It's a hammer. Like a tightrope walker. Oh no. Oh no. Trouble, of course. Of course, things are going to happen. And what happened to what happened to Stan Laurel? What happened to Stan Laurel? He's lucky. He fell off the roof, but he's lucky. Why is he lucky? How is he lucky? He's lucky because he fell into a pool. He fell into a pool. Who's he looking for? What is he looking for? Why does he look surprised? What is that behind him? What is that behind him? So, Hardy, Oliver Hardy. What is behind Oliver Hardy? What is behind him? Yeah, it's a chimney. It's a chimney. So he asked, hey, why did you go down for? Hey, why did you go down for? Why did you go down for? Let's hear it again. Or what did you go down for? Hey, what did you go down for? Hey, what did you go down for? So did you have to, did you forget something? Did you need to get something to drink? Did you need to get something to eat? What did you go down for? What did you go down for? So what was the purpose of you going down on the ground? We're on the roof. We're putting up the antenna. Why did you go down? What did you go down for? What did you go down for? So for what, right? For what? So that's the antenna. That's the wire that will get the connection for the maybe radio or TV. Probably for the radio, right? Back then, not many people had a television. So that's probably for radio. A lot of people, well, the main entertainment back then, it was the radio. People listened to the radio. And so we pick up radio sound waves, right? And so they go through the atmosphere. And so we have these wires that pick up those transmissions, which go into our radio set. So he was bending the pole so he could get the wire in the pole. And I think he's going to put the wire through the pole and then it goes into the house. So they have it on top of the roof so it can get the signals for the radio. But then the wire has to connect to the radio. So they're going to put it through the pole. And so Hardy is bending the pole so he could put the wire through it. He's in the pool again. He wants to go swimming. He's in the pool again. Oh no. Hey Shams, how are you? All right, Shams, good. What did you go down for? Yeah, perfect. So what purpose was it? But it wasn't a purpose. He fell down, right? Or we can say Hardy knocked him down, or Hardy tripped him, so he fell down. So that Stan Laurel keeps falling off the roof. So he said, take that. So the wire. So Stan Laurel tells Oliver Hardy, take that, which is the wire. Yeah, so take the wire. And he's hammering the roof, which is not good, right? Yeah, the hammer is very, it's destructive. It's a powerful tool, right? And so the roof is very delicate, right? You don't want to put holes in the roof. It's expensive to repair, and if it rains, right, the water goes through the roof. So you have to take care when you're on the roof. Of course, you don't want to fall down, and you don't want to break the roof or crack the roof or put a hole in the roof. No, that's not good. Let's back it up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Take that. So he's hammering a nail. He's hammering a nail in the roof. He's hammering a nail in the roof. Oh. See what happens when you hammer the roof? So something fell on her head. Something fell on her head. Shams, they're doing, this is a wire, not for electricity, but for the radio. Oh, okay. Okay, so now he's using his head. Now he's being a little cleverer. He's being smarter. What is he doing right now? This is Stan Laurel. What's he using the rope for? Yeah, so he's tying the rope around himself so he won't, if he falls, he won't land on the ground, right? He won't land on the ground. Okay, so what's he doing now? What are they doing now? What's the purpose of this? So Oliver Hardy, who's the thinner man, where is he right now? And where is Stan Laurel, the larger man? Yeah, so Oliver Hardy is getting on Stan Laurel's back. So Oliver Hardy is getting on Stan Laurel's back. Oh no. They both went, oh no, oh no. Oh no. All they wanted to do is put a wire on the roof so they can listen to the radio. What happened so far? What happened so far to the house? What happened to the house so far? Hey, Trolley, how are you, Trolley? So I think we got some broken windows. Yeah, we've got a crack in the roof and the chimney just fell. Oh no, the house is being destroyed for what? Why is the house being destroyed? Gems. Yeah, they fell off the roof. They fell off the roof. And yeah, and they're having a hard time moving right now. They're having a hard time moving right now. Real quick, Shams or Trolley, how's the sound? Can you hear me? Can you hear the movie? How is the sound? Is it okay? Please tell me yes or no in the chat. She said, why don't you stop your playing? Why don't you stop your playing? So she looks at, why are you playing around? Why are you having fun? Yeah, they flew off the roof like a bird, right, Shams? Okay, good, good. So Shams, how is the sound? Can you hear the movie? Can you hear me okay? How is the sound? Okay, Shams, can you hear the movie? Can you hear me? You gotta try again. So what Stan Laurel just told Oliver Hardy, Oliver Hardy, go in the house and I will pass the wire down to you. Okay, good, Trolley. And you could hear the movie. And you could hear the movie? So he's gonna, Oliver Hardy is gonna go, no. Stan Laurel is gonna go back up the roof, pass the wire down through the pipe to Oliver Hardy, who will be in the house. Oh, they're going to use the pipe. That hurt? Yeah, the hammer dropped on his head. That must have hurt. Ouch. Oh. He's throwing the hammer back up to Laurel. Hello, Ella. How are you, Ella? We are watching Laurel and Hardy. We are talking about the actions in the movie. So I'm asking you what is happening. So I want you in the chat to describe the actions, what's happening. Oh, Ella, you can't hear the movie. Okay, this is the first time I've done this. So let me try to fix the sound for you. No, it's not silent. Most of it's silent. There's not much. There's not much talking. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, maybe that's... Okay, let's try that. Oops. Can you hear it now? Oh no. Well, I want to move it back. Hold on, I'm going to move it back a little bit because I didn't really see that. I was checking the sound. Okay, here we go. How about now, Ella? Ouch. No sound. Yes, Shams. No sound from the movie. Let's try again. Are you sure? Yeah, he fell down the chimney, trolley. Yes. He's angry. Thank you, Ella. Okay, let's see. I haven't done this before. So let me try. No sound, says Shams. Okay, here we go. Let's try. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. I'm gonna try to get this sound. Okay, but you can't hear the movie. Okay, good. But I want you to hear the movie. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't know what to do. I'll get this figured out. If not today, next time. Okay, let's continue. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was lucky. You got luck. You just made it under the bridge. Okay, so you can see the bus, and that's a double-decker bus. And you can see the sign, it says Wilshire, and that's a famous street in Los Angeles. Oh, ouch. Oh, the car's not starting. Oh, here comes the train. Oh boy. Oh no. Now it's starting. All for an antenna. Okay, good, good. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe you couldn't hear the sound. I'm sorry about that. I will try to figure out the sound, but for now, let's go over some of the main parts of the movie, and we could describe what is happening, okay? So let's describe what is happening. So let me back it up here. Okay, so let's go over what is happening. Okay, and so here, still alive, of course. Okay, what is happening now is this woman, the street is flooded, or we've got lots of water, and so she doesn't want to get her shoes wet, she doesn't want to get her feet wet, right? And so she's having a hard time crossing the street, right? And then here comes, okay, and so this is Oliver Hardy. Oliver Hardy, now he's watching the woman, right? He's looking at the woman. And he's not looking at the street. And so almost, whoops, gotta stop it. So he wasn't looking, was he? He was driving, but he wasn't looking forward. And so he almost got in a traffic accident. It was a close call, right? It was a close call. He wasn't paying attention to the road, no. And then he pulls up to his friend's house, and so he pulls up to his friend's house, and he wants to call him, and so he's going to whistle. He's going to whistle, but he can't whistle. He can't whistle. He's not making any noise. So he honks the horn. He honks the horn, and that startles him. That startles him. That is Stan Laurel. Stan Laurel is the man on the ladder. Stan Laurel is the man on the ladder. And it startles him, and he falls off the ladder. Okay, we'll move it up here. Let's move it up a little bit more. And this is good. Okay, so he's getting water because his friend got burnt from the car exhaust. Give me water, water, put it out. It's smoking, and he throws the water. It doesn't go on his pants. It goes on his head, right? And that's not where he needs the water. He needs the water on his butt, on his bottom, but he threw the bucket of water and it hit him in the face. and the window just broke. So Stan Laurel became angry, and he took the bucket from his friend and threw it, and it went through the window, his house window. Now his house window is broken. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, now they have a pipe, and now the pipe went through the other window. So now there are two broken windows. Two separate windows are broken. Yeah, Nguyen. Hello, Nguyen. How are you? Yep, so he's very angry. Yes, very angry. Oh, this part here. Let me back it up a little bit, right? And so he just broke another window right there. So, so Stan Laurel, the larger man, that's his wife in the house, and she got angry with him because he broke both those windows, and she took a frying pan and hit him over the head with a frying pan because she's angry. Okay, now they're going to put the wire up on the roof for the radio, right? Suspenders. Okay, so they're going up on the roof, climbing the ladder, and the roof is very dangerous. So they must be careful, right? When you're on top of the roof, it's dangerous. If you fall down, you can get hurt. It's not good for your body to fall off a roof, is it? No, it's painful. It hurts a lot. You have to be extra careful. You have to walk carefully. Uh-oh, what happened? He's holding on to his friend. Be careful. Watch out. Okay, they made it. Uh-oh, be careful. Be careful. Okay, they're on the roof. Now they're going to put the antenna on the roof for the radio. So he takes one of those pipes. He has a hammer. He's going to attach the pipe to the roof. He's using the pipe for balance. Okay, now he's getting the pipe set up. Oh no. Oh, the pipe was on the roof. Remember we said, watch where you're walking. Be careful. Be careful on the roof. He tripped over the pipe. He tripped over the pipe and fell off the roof into the pool. He fell off the roof into the pool. And he is upset. Okay, let's see the next action here. Okay, let's go a little bit. There we go. Let's go more. Okay, so now he's going back up again. They got to get the wire on the roof. He's angry, always angry. He's bending the pole so he could put the wire through the pipe. Whoops. Oh, the wire just knocked him off. He fell off the roof again, into the pool again. It happened again, twice. It happened twice. Okay, let's go up a little bit more. Okay. Okay, he's angry, of course, always angry. Okay, now let's, here, now he's going to attach a rope on the chimney to himself for extra support, So he tied the rope around the chimney and now around himself for support. So he doesn't fall off the roof again. He doesn't want to fall off the roof again. And now he's telling Hardy, hey, get, oh. Now they fell off the roof. The rope is attached to his body. Now it broke the chimney. Now the chimney came down. Oliver Hardy came down. Stan Laurel came down. The chimney came down. Everything came off the roof. Okay, well, I think that's good for now. We watched the that short movie, and it was Oliver and Hardy. The name was Hog Wild. I put the link in the descriptions, and I want to say thank you to S.Capo for posting this movie. And actually, it's not a full-length movie. It's about 15 minutes long, and they made these to show before a feature-length movie. So this is like 95 years old, this movie, and it's a short movie, right? About 15 minutes, and they would show these short movies before longer movies, right? So you'd go to the movie theater, you would watch one of these short movies, 15 minutes, and then you would watch the regular movie, right? The premiere video, the premiere movie. So this is a movie before a movie. Okay, Ella, yeah, so slapstick comedy, yeah. That is right, Ella, good. Okay, I'm going to figure out the sound. I'm sorry about that. I have to figure out the sound. Yes, Nguyen. It's a comedy movie. It's very old, but I think very funny. I enjoy these old movies, these old comedies. And another thing, when they're on the roof, we can see what Los Angeles used to look like. I'm from Los Angeles, and right today it's very crowded, lots of houses, lots of people, but back then it wasn't so crowded, not so many people. So yeah, so very interesting, and not many words, so you can follow, and the story is pretty simple, right? And so yeah, so I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. And again, I'll do more of these, but I'll try to get the sound right, of course. This is the first time I did a reaction movie or a reaction video. And we watched one of these old, it's not silent movie, but not much dialogue, not much talking, so easy for you to follow, and we can describe action. So we'll do this again, and so thank you for being here with me, and yeah, so we'll do it again. So let's say goodbye together, okay? So I want to say thank you for enduring this with me, right? Because maybe the sound wasn't, you know, very good, or you couldn't hear the sound of the movie. So I'm sorry about that. So let's say goodbye together, okay? Are you ready? We're going to count down and say goodbye together. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you, Ella. Thank you, Nguyen. Thank you, Shams. I really appreciate you guys here with me. And Trolley, thank you, Trolley. So, of course, without you guys, there's no reason for me to be here. Okay, Ella, thank you. Okay, peace out. Love you, and I will see you soon. Let's count down and say goodbye together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much. Shams, thank you. Okay, great. God bless you too, Shams. Bye, Nguyen. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Let me figure it. Oh, where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Bye-bye.